would ask, I mean, certainly if you asked people 20 years ago and you'd said, okay, how do you, if you want an approval as a natural gas pipeline, how do you get that approval? And they would say, well, for an interstate project, these big projects that we're talking about, you just need an approval from the federal government. You don't need state approval. But the issue is that, and if you had asked them, well, what if I want a power line or an oil pipeline? They would say, okay, well, those two, you don't need federal approval. You need approval from all the states. And that was kind of, for a long time, the way people in a shorthand manner describe the process. So one is for these natural gas pipelines that do receive their approval from the federal government. States have been able to use other statutes that require their input into the federal laws, like the Coastal Zone Management Act, the Clean Water Act 401, to stop those projects if they don't like them. I think for some of the key power lines that we need, in the national interest, I do think that maybe you should be able to just get a federal. You should be able to get a federal permit. My concern is that, like, if that's the only change that you make, if you don't change something that prevents states using other authorities to get the veto, they still might see state vetoes under other projects, just like we've seen in the natural gas pipelines.